Okay, so we're going to be bringing in our bass line in this one, and I'm just going to introduce here bar 17. I'm going to just bring out our arpeggio synth, both of our arpeggiated synths, the one we created in the last module as well, the last tutorial. Arp synth 2, and they can just play, they pretty much play throughout the entire tune. So what we'll do is we'll just we'll fade up the send to the reverb on this first arp synth. Just swamp it as it gets closer to bar 21, because we're going to drop into a cleaner version then. So from bar 21 we can just drop that back down to what it was at, which was 20. Okay, so just around about 20 there, so drop that back down there. Okay, so our bass line, again, we're going to be using the silent, so I'm just going to insert another MIDI track, rename this bass, drop in our silent, and our new scale, pentatonic in black. Set it to D sharp as our key. And we're just going to grab a preset from here. If we just go to the fourth bar along here, it's the ARP Blade Runner. I'm just going to bring the cutoff of this back and turn the delay time. I'm going to bring this back, the dry wet control, so that it's not as muddy as it's set to, so you can't hear as much of the wet from the delay. Okay, so if we just come out of there, go to our loop locators, and I'm going to set a bar long here. I'm going to set it to between 13 and 15. We'll loop this around. Okay, we'll go even smaller than that. We'll go just one bar, and we're going to create a new MIDI clip for this. So this G part of our track is sitting just nicely with the rest of our tune. And we're going to drop down to the F, which is just one below that, just for a split second. So I'm going to start off with our G. At the minute we've got an arpeggiator inside our silent, and we don't want that to go too far out, so we're just going to have it so that sounds pretty good there. We're going to introduce the bass line at bar 17 here, so I'm just going to go back into our silent, and this filter control is what we're going to automate, so I'm just going to click on that, go back out, and this now automation line will now change to the control parameter for this. And I'm going to bring it back down. bring the volume of this whole track down as well. So when it kicks back in at bar 21, I'm just going to bring the filter up a bit. And we'll just not let that last extra bit of bass line play there at the end. I'm just going to turn the, at the minute we've got two sawtooth waves playing here. And I'm just going to turn the retrug function off on the one on the left here. And that'll stop, I think I'll just thicken out the sound a wee bit. It'll just put the two wave types out of sync with each other. It just sounds a bit better. So bar 21 here, I'm just going to grab our drums from later on, which would be the red ones, which are the drums without the toms. And our kick drum obviously needs to come back up in volume here, so let's bring this back up to 0. And bring our tambourine in as well. And obviously our hats. And our ARP synth. Okay, so in the next tutorial, we'll just continue on with this. We'll bring in a guitar part for the drive of our tune here at bar 21.